Making mobile applications has never been easier, and with AppOwls24, you have so much to do, even more than normal. Welcome to Software Safari. My name is Toby, and I'll be taking you through AppOwls24 and all that it offers. You log in with your email and your password, and immediately on the dashboard, you can see the mobile applications that you've created. You can see your QR code to easily download those applications. You can generate those applications as Android or iOS applications, and you can choose to edit or delete. Also, you can see other training videos. You can take a look at your leads. You can take a look at your application analytics. You can take a look at your products and orders. You can take a look at your subscriptions, your coupon settings, your delivery manager, the courses available to you, your agency, your lead finder, and your resources and bonuses. All of these features are available to you to use based on the application that you've created. So let's create one application. You can choose to create using a specific template. You can choose to create from scratch, and you can choose to create with AI. Let's create one from scratch. When creating an application from scratch, you have a step-by-step process to follow, which is really useful. So you know where you start and also you know where you end. You can include a name, you can include an email address. You can choose a subdomain for that application. You can include a logo. And also you can include your app's time zone. You can choose from a library that you've already created, or you can search for images. Next, you have to change the basic application settings of your software. So we'll take a look at the basic app settings. At our splash screen, our external script, the notification, authentication settings, seller address settings, our SMTP settings, the integration, and our payment settings. We'll take a look at them one after the other. As you can see, we've done our basic app settings. That's our app name, the email, the subdomain name, the logo, and the time zone. At any point, you can choose to preview your app, or you can choose to publish your app, or you can choose to save as a template. Also, you can take a look at the page and elements. You can take a look at your menu and navigation. You can also customize your theme. Let's continue into the splash screen. Here on the splash screen, you should upload an icon, which should most likely be your application icon. But if you do not find your application icon, definitely you can pick any one of your choice. Next, you can choose if you want your background to be an image or a color. Leave it as a color, and we continue. Here is our external script. We can include a header. You can also include a footer. Continue. Here we can take a look at the notifications, the type of notification that we want our user to receive. You can choose an app notification email. You can choose if you want the user to consent to receiving cookies. You can change our installation bar settings. And in our installation bar settings, we can see title, description, our Play Store URL, and our Apple iOS URL. You can also take a look at our cookie settings, our cookie consent message. You can take a look at app notification email, which shows the booking notification email address, the purchase notification, and the form notification. When you're done with that, you can take a look at authentication settings. This is if you want users to be able to authenticate themselves as users on your mobile application. You can choose to enable registration or deactivate registration. You can take a look at seller address settings. These are the addresses for your business, as it will be used as your contact detail on your contact us page. You can include your email address. phone number, your address line, or your address line 2. You can select your country. Select the state there. And enter a city. Let's enter any city. And you can include any your zip code. Continue. Here you can include your SMTP name, your email, your SMTP host, and your port. Continue. You can include your integrations if you have autoresponders, you have specific SMS settings, and also if you want to include your tracking ID for Google Analytics. Then you can take a look at your payment settings. You can choose whichever payment setting you want, preferably PayPal or cash on delivery, as PayPal is the most available on AppOwls24 platform. And you can continue. Once you have that saved, you can now go ahead to make changes to the design of a mobile application. This is your first page, so you should enter a page title. Let's call that the home screen. And keep it as our default page. You can include our headers, external script. Also include a footer external script. Then we include an add new page. When it is made available for you, you can include text, media, a greeting, a button, countdown timer, iframe, slider, form, rating, map, social sharing, grid, list items, product, bookings, loyalty, subscription, custom code, courses, and quizzes. All the information here also relates to information that you can get and save as leads, save emails, reach out to users, as many as you want. Let's add some of them. You can include a text. When your text opens, you can edit that text. You can choose the background color. If you want it to be a gradient or solid, your color scheme. Next, you can include media. You can choose what type of media you want, be it a video, an image, or an audio. With the video, you can include a URL, be it YouTube. You can include an alt text. You can include element style if you want it to be a solid or you want the background to be a gradient. You can choose your color, and also you can change your video width. Next, you can add a button. On this button, you can choose the text that will be on the button, what the button will do based on the button type. You can choose the button text. You can choose the URL you want to go to, if it's an external URL or an internal URL. You can change the element style, be it the color, the style, the background color, the text color, button border, border type, border color, border width, the opacity, and border radius. You have so much to choose from. Next, you can take a look at menu and navigation. In menu and navigation, you can check your main menu, your profile menu, your footer menu, your main menu style. You can choose any style. You can choose the menu top. When you're done, you save and continue. Next, you have theme and customization. You can customize the general theme of your application, the body color, and when you're done, you can choose to preview your app, you can save it as a template, or you can simply publish your app. You can always make changes to your app even after publishing. You can choose to edit it, you can choose to delete it, and also you can choose to make it available for other people to download and also have on iOS or your Android store. Here you can scan the QR code generated specifically for your application. You can see your app URL which you had put at the beginning of creating your app. You can generate an Android app by saving it as a general APK file or as an app bundle, similar for iOS. Also, you can see your app preview and even take a look at it. If you want to edit, you can go back and edit it. If you want to delete it, you can go back and delete it. And also, you can change some information about it. On your statistics, you can take a look at installations, the views, the sign up you have, and the leads. Let's take a look at another application and see other information about it. As you can see, because this application has not been published, no QR code has been generated, and we're unable to download an APK file for it or an iOS application for it. Let's take a look at our leads. Here we can see our leads and you can choose to send notifications to those leads. You can send normal notifications like push notifications. You can send SMS notifications. You can manage your bookings. You can take a look at your loyalty program, and also you can manage quizzes through notifications. Next, you have analytics. With analytics, you can know the amount of installations you have and also the visits you have on a worldwide basis. You can take a look at the app data, you can take a look at the app ratings, you can take a look at the application users, and can take a look at the forms data. Next, you have products and offers. On products and offers, you can take a look at the product that you've created for your users to purchase. You can always edit, take a look at the media, and also delete. You can put the status and manage categories. After taking a look at your product, you can also take a look at your order list, so you know the users that have ordered your products. Next, you take a look at subscriptions. On subscriptions, you can take a look at your subscription plan. You can take a look at your subscribers list. You can take a look at your subscribers transaction. But before you can have access to those subscription plans, you have to have selected your payment methods. Next, take a look at coupon settings. These are coupons that you've made available to your customers, to your users, for them to use to reduce the price of products that you sell. Next, you can take a look at Delivery Manager, where you can manage your deliveries. And also you can add a delivery manager. Next, you have courses, and also we have agency. With agency, you can take a look at your agency white label, the done for you resellers, the reseller panel, your client manager, and your team members. Next, take a look at Lead Finder. On Lead Finder, you can include a keyword to search for query to find businesses. You can include a keyword, your location, a radius in meters, and a category, then search for those keywords, search for those leads. Lastly, we have resources and bonuses. These are resources and bonuses that are made available to you as you purchase AppOwls24. You can take a look at your client contract, done for you lead magnets, your 100 done for you Facebook ads and copy templates, and also web hosting. And also you can take a look at your account settings. In your account settings, you can include your profile picture, your name. You can take a look at your autoresponders. and make changes to them. You can take a look at your analytics settings, including your tracking ID. Take a look at your SMS settings like Twilio and Vonage SMS. You can take a look at your payment methods, where if you add a payment method, you can choose to go by PayPal, including your PayPal ID, your client ID, and more. As you can see, AppOwls24 is a very useful tool. And yes, it can be daunting at first, but when you understand it and you know exactly how to make good use of it, you can take a lot of advantage from AppOwls24. A link to this software is in the description of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more product reviews. See you in the next one. Goodbye.